you guys be able to take me seriously if I film this whole video with these on? I feel like they kind of go with the outfit. Hi guys, and welcome to my festive party essentials video. It is Christmas party season well and truly upon us. There are parties pretty much every week right now. For me at least, there's Christmas work parties, friend parties, just loads of festive things going on, house parties, you name it, they are happening. So I thought quite a fun and maybe potentially quite a useful video would be top 10 festive party essentials, ranging from fashion, beauty, and some other random little snippets thrown in there as well. This video is a collab with my gorgeous friend Gemma from This London Life. Gemma is filming the exact same video. She's putting together her top 10 party essentials, so you need to click around this general area here to go and watch her video. I haven't seen what Gemma's included in hers, so I'm going to be watching that right after this. I'll leave all her information down below so you can go and check out her channel if you haven't done so already. So I'm going to kick off with beauty products because that's what I want to do, and I'm going to start with long-lasting lipsticks. So to me, on a Christmas party, you just don't really want to be worrying about your lipstick either looking rubbish or vanishing altogether, so a long-lasting lipstick is definitely a festive essential. I've chosen 3 of my favourite long-lasting lipsticks in a very festive red colour. First of all, this is the Estee Lauder Lip Potion. It's the Pure Colour Envy Lip Potion in shade 330, which is Lethal Red. I'm actually wearing this right now on top of a slightly darker Topshop lip pencil. It's got a lovely doe foot applicator, and it is a stain, but it's a very high intensity stain, so it really does deliver a full red lip, not a gloss. It does look like a gloss, but actually delivers a really intense red lip. I think I wore it in a previous video, so I'll link that video down below so you can see what this looks like on its own, but this is a lovely high-end option. On the drugstore end of the scale, you cannot beat Rimmel Provocalips. Just checking that's what it's actually called. Yeah, Rimmel Provocalips 16-hour kiss-proof lip colour. Now, kiss-proof it may be, but either way, this is actually like a tattoo for your lips. The colour is absolutely gorgeous, but this end is quite drying, so luckily they have kind of a moisturising balm slash, I think it's kind of like a varnish, which keeps it really in place. But yeah, for a drugstore option, you cannot beat the Rimmel Provocalips. If you are really into your high-end makeup, then the best super high-end version, in my opinion, is this one from Chanel. I'm not sure what the actual name is. This it just says gloss. Not very informative, but this to me is just the most Christmassy red, and it's also similar to the Rimmel. It's got the gloss on the other end, and when it says gloss, this is super duper high shine, an incredibly long lasting high shine. So if you love a really bright, bold red lip, but you want it to be a little bit glossy as well and last all night, then this is the one for you. Next up is eyes, and I think Christmas is a time of year when you can go bold on the eyes and the lips, so I've chosen some lovely glittery products here. Let's start with the drugstore options, and these are 2 pots of, I don't think they're called Dazzle Dust, no, Glitter Rush. It actually says body glitter, but I've been sticking these on my eyes, and these are from Barry M. I've got the copper version and the white version, both of which are just super easy to add on top of any existing eye look. I might do a little tutorial with these just because the impact is just so incredible. I particularly love the copper one, and I just sometimes I put a little bit of Vaseline on my eyelid, or like even just a lip balm, and it really helps to stick this in place. And this body glitter, I guess you could kind of put it on the décolletage area as well. I love that word, always feels so fancy. Yeah, and the white one is also lovely, and it's almost transparent as well. It's not really bright white, so you can really just use this to add glitter to whatever eye look you're creating. If you don't want to go super sparkly, not to the sparkly extremes of using actual glitter, then a glittery eyeshadow palette is a really lovely option, and I absolutely love this new one from the Clarins Christmas range. This is called the Natural Glow 5-colour eyeshadow palette. Not terribly inventive, but the packaging, as you can see, is like rose gold copper, and inside you've got 5 glittery eyeshadows, which are very kind of neutral browny shades, quite rose goldy in themselves, and I think these will be used to create a really gorgeous glittery smoky eye, but not too glittery. So they've got shimmer in them, but they won't be like crazy OTT glitter. And because it's so nifty, you could probably stick this in your handbag if you need to top it throughout the night, but you're at a Christmas party, so you probably don't want to do that. I also love to use false lashes when I go out for any kind of party, so definitely Christmas parties. And at the moment, I'm just so obsessed with the Eyelure lash edits, and this in particular is the Hollywood Blonde edit. I'm wearing a pair right now. I've been wearing these like so much, absolutely love them, the middle pair, but you've got a really very intense pair down at the bottom there as well. I just love these lashes so much. I've spoken about them in so many videos recently. I forget that I'm wearing them because they feel so light and so natural, and they just are really, in my opinion, easy to apply. So false lashes are a lovely one to just add a little bit of extra definition to the eye area at Christmas and any time of year. And finally, on the beauty side of things, I've chosen a makeup fixing spray. You definitely don't want to worry about your makeup sliding off in the middle of the night if you've spent ages creating a perfect base, perfect contouring, whatever. You just don't want it to go anywhere. And L'Oreal have got a new makeup fixing spray. This for so long was only available in the US, but finally they've brought it over here and I have been loving it so far. Have a little spritz now. It's quite big, like big particles, so I may look a little wet-faced right now, but it doesn't have a horrible smell. Gosh, I'm shiny. It doesn't have the horrible smell that a lot of drugstore makeup fixing sprays have, and I find that it works just as well as the expensive ones like the Urban Decay. Not that it's mega expensive, but you know, it's more expensive than this. So yeah, this just works really well. It's not offensive smelling, and it keeps your makeup in place all night long, so perfect for Christmas parties, New Year parties, all that kind of jazz. Next up is a fragrance, and I know this is a very personal choice depending on what kind of things you like, but for me this season I think I'll be wearing the YSL Black Opium fragrance. I originally fell in love with this I think about May time, and I've really kind of rediscovered it and brought it back into my fragrance wardrobe, if that's a thing, recently, because it's got very almost festive but still really kind of sexy and warm. Sexy, can you describe a perfume as sexy? But I think this is a really gorgeous one for Christmas. The bottle is sparkly, so yeah, absolutely love this one. Next up is hair, and I would not go out with my hair like this for a Christmas party because this is far too boring. It's a Saturday at the moment and I just can't be dealing with anything. But yeah, if you do make gorgeous curls or whatever you do with your hair, then you want to keep them in place as well as keeping your makeup in place. So a little miniature hairspray is a really good idea to pop in your handbag, or just pop in your overnight bag if you're staying at a friend's house or if you've got ready. And you can't really beat L'Oreal Elnet because, I mean, it's just a classic product. It keeps your hair in place but still has a little bit of movement. I can't stand it when you see people, or you do it yourself, where you have hairspray in and your hair is rock solid, so when you move your hair doesn't move, which is never a good look. And Elnet is nice and flexible, and the small bottles are not too small. They have plenty of uses in them, and I don't feel like I'm being ripped off with these. Often with small hair squirty things I feel like I'm getting really ripped off, but not with Elnet. I really like those, so another festive party essential. I'm sure I counted 10 things, but if I've got like 11 or 9 then please forgive me. But my next essential is a clutch bag. Now I recently got this one from Radley. It's got my initials on it. Radley do the most gorgeous leather clutch bags. This one is really handy for Christmas because you can just like put it through your arm with this little strap, and the colours are quite festive but not so festive that you won't be able to use it at other times of year. I think this is a really good size. You can fit your phone, your makeup, your camera. I'm sure my Olympus will probably fit in here as well. And it's quite neutral colours, so it'll probably go with a lot of your Christmas outfits. So speaking of fashion, my next festive party essential is this. Obviously any sparkly skirt will do, but I've chosen this one from French Connection. This is one that I actually bought for my birthday, but I think it's a really good one for Christmas parties because especially if you don't know the dress code, you can just kind of wear a black roll neck or a black shirt, blouse, and you're not going crazy, you're not going overboard wearing like a reindeer sparkly dress or something. I'm not sure how that would work. And then you definitely don't want to be going and getting a cold just before Christmas actually properly starts, so a lovely warm coat is definitely a party essential. And at the moment I am so in love with this one, which is from Oasis. It's a beautiful grey faux fur coat, faux fur everywhere, so I just think with this kind of thing you always look like you're making such an effort, you look like you're super glamorous, but at the same time you're still really warm, which is the main thing at this time of year. It's got quite a luxurious kind of silky feel lining, little buttons down the middle. Actually I think they're kind of hooks But yeah, I think a fur coat is just a lovely thing to wear to and from Christmas parties. You don't want to obviously be going all out crazy spending loads of money. This one was under £100 and I think the colour is really gorgeous as well, and I'm sure I'll wear this one in springtime too. And then finally, and I think this is the 10th thing, I think I did count everything right, but when you get home at the end of the day, do not forget to take your makeup off. That's super important. No matter how sloshed you are, just make sure that the face is clean before you go to bed. Now, I don't mean like a full 3-step routine, but just make sure that the makeup is gone, the bulk of it is gone, and for that you cannot beat face wipes. I don't like to use face wipes on a terribly regular basis for taking my makeup off, but sometimes gal just gotta get it off quickly and then go to bed. So you cannot beat Simple when it comes to face wipes. These are limited edition, super soft, which is just wonderful, and they got quite like little festive packet, and I just love Simple face wipes. They do the job, they're gentle on the skin, and they get rid of all my makeup, including my super tough waterproof mascara. So Simple face wipes are my final festive party essential. So there we have it, my top 10 festive party essentials. I think there's some really fun and also useful bits in here. I definitely think like makeup setting spray, face wipes, actually everything is genuinely really useful for the festive coming up party season. A lot of this kind of stuff I'm sure you'll already have, but hopefully I've given you some nice little tips and ideas on things that might make your party a little bit more fun and glamorous. If you are heading out to any Christmas parties, and I hope you have a super duper time, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed filming it. Make sure you head over to Gemma's channel, check out her videos, check out her top 10 festive party essentials as well. Tell her I said hello, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you have done, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye!